Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Okay, so today we are taking a look at Groove Rider 2. Again, another video, and this one we're going to look at automation because that is what seems to be what people want. Okay, so I've got a little 2-clip project made from some free sound fonts from the internet. I will put a link in the description if you want to get them sound fonts. So here's the little thing. Okay, super simple, one drum part, one kind of bass part thing. Right, okay, so automation, right, super easy. You pick the part you want to automate, either part 1, part 2, or whatever other parts you've got. You've got your controls here. So for example, if I play and move something like let's say you want to automate that. Easy thing to do here is you just press record and then hit play, and you can record in your automation, right? So you can do this and just play with the control. And that automation is now recorded in. Okay, but say you want more detailed control, more power over your automation, etc. You want to draw your automation in, right? You go to clips now, and you'll see that there's a little A on this clip, which indicates that there is automation being added to the clip. So make sure you are on the clip, the selected on the clip. If there is no little play button, you won't be able to edit it. Okay, so make sure the little play button is on. Now you can go to edit, and you'll see that we have clip 1 automations 1. So go to automation and choose the automation that you've choose. We've chosen oscillator edit 1, which is the decimate, and you'll see it's all there for you, and you can grab hold of it and you can make adjustments to it and stuff. You've got this very cool pencil draw tool where you can just draw it in. You've got this one where you can kind of just, make stepped adjustments. You can go to here, you can go to bar and go, right, well, I'm just going to, oops, there we go. I'm just going to grab hold of a point and it'll just edit this point in bars. And then you can do halves. Another point in, and it won't affect your other automation. In fact, you can go back to draw as well and do that. So for example, with this particular clip, let's say we want the decimator effect, which is linked to edit 1, to kind of do this. We do that and then we just hit play. Say that's a bit extreme. Let's just calm it down a little bit just for the purposes of the video. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's go back to sound and let's pick another automation point. Let's say we'd like to automate the EQ. So we'll select EQ, we'll play, have a mess. Okay. Again, just make sure you're recording. Just move the part you want to automate. Literally just move the part you want to automate. If you're not recording your automation in, then you can go to clips again, selected on that already, go to edit, go to this. And now we've got EQ mid as another option that we can put in. And there's that little tiny movement that I did. Okay, so let's just go with this now. Let's go select all and delete. Now, if we choose duplicate, it'll duplicate all your automation onto the next set of bars, depending on how many. So if I've got 2 bars of automation, it'll duplicate it onto the next 2 bars of automation, which whether it's there or not. So you can then record something and it'll have that automation added. So now you can say, right, well, we've got EQ mid here. What we're on halves. Maybe we want to increase this kind of here. Let's draw this down like that. Okay, so we want it to come in and then go out again And let's just do it with this square. I'm going to do that. Put another point in here. So I'm just going to make a point selection and draw this in here like this. So now we've got some EQ middle coming here. It'll increase here. So let's see how that sounds. And if we go back to our sound now, you'll see the automation there and also the automation on the decimate. And on you go, adding in your automation for whatever layer you want. Say, for example, we could go to part 2 now, which is this. And we could go. Let's say we want to, and you can automate many things. Okay, you're not limited. Like I said, you can do 2 things. Let's automate this. Let's listen to this flanger. Oh no, the slicer. Let's do that. So let's press record. Let's start it off. So I'm just going to move it because I want to draw the automation in. Okay, so I'm going to go here, select this clip here, make sure it's armed, go to select. Automations, we have slicer to mix, right? Okay, I am going to select all of this automation and just delete it. And I am going to go to bar here. So I'm just automating my bars and let's just draw a point in. Oh gosh, where am I going now? Right, I've got to draw, yeah. And with this and go, what was it? It's that, yeah, I want it right kind of right at the end. So I'm going to draw that down so there's nothing of it there. In fact, I'm going to go to half bar here and drag that down. Actually, no, I'm going to drag that right up and I'm going to drag this one down. So we'll just get that kind of stuttery mixing of the slice at the end. Okay, we go back to sound now. There it is. And then we could go with record some cutoff. And you could have that as, you know, just recorded. Okay. So now if we go back to our clip edit, you'll see that we have the filter cutoff and the flanger feedback. If we look at the flanger feedback, we can make some adjustments for that. Let's make sure we're just on our little draw tool here. Let's have it sort of, let's have this go sort of, I'll have it on smooth. So let's see, let's just have it alter a little bit. And then we could go to our filter cutoff and we could draw some of this in as well. So let's just kind of draw some filter cutoff in and see how that sounds. Got our filter cutoff now, our flanger feedback, our mix control. And if we look at part 1, we've still got all our automation that we put in on that as well. Can't automate this stuff here. I don't think I've tried, but you can automate your insert effects and you can also automate the send effects. So for example, if we look at our sends, I think I may have some sends already on this on part 2. Let me just see. Yeah, I've got some reverb on send A. So let's mess around with that. Let's go back to our clips. Let's go back. We're selected on number 2 anyway. Let's go to edit. Let's look at automation, send A, and yeah, you'll see. So I could kind of, and I'm on my little draw control here, so I can kind of just draw a bit of this in as it goes up, and then it comes back down like that. Awesome. So there you go, guys. There is automation. Now let me show you it on song mode before I go. It's similar, but not exactly the same. I'm going to go to this track here called, in fact, I want something really, really simple. Now I know this is a song, so I'll open this up and go to song mode here and select part 4. In fact, I'm just going to have it start here. So say for example this choir sound. Put some automation on that right now. So we don't have clips, but we're in song mode. So it's more or less the same deal. You'll see there's part 3, no automations here, and we know part 3. Actually, is it part 4? I think it's part 4. Part 4 is which is the choir sound, which is I want to automate. So let's go back to sound. And so I can automate all this stuff, but I can. So I'm going to automate this panning. So for example, I could do it just live automation and pan it. I've shown you how to do that. I'll show you how to do it in the song editor as well for actually drawing in your automation. It's basically the same. It's more or less the same thing. So let's just start it off. I'll hit record. Hang on a minute. Have I gone back to the beginning of my song? Yeah. I'll just start it off from here. And I will hit record and move the pan. Let's stop that now and go back to our song. And you'll see part 4 automation. There is 1 and it's layer pan. Let's go to that. And it'll focus in on the area that you've got. Now, it's slightly different here. There is no kind of select all things. So you just hold, drag, select, and then you can kind of just delete that automation. So we know that this is the pan in the middle. Okay, so let's add in a point here. And we can just draw it in. But it's dependent again on your resolution, etc. So let's just draw this in as it is, like a smooth kind of panning curve. And if we have a listen to that. And then it will slowly pan all the way back down to the left. Very nice. So there you go. Thanks for watching the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a patron. Automation is pretty easy once you get your head around it. It's like instead of having a million controls to select to, Jim decided the easiest way to do this was just hit record, move a controller, and it will literally write that automation in if recorder's on, or it will give that a target automation point that you can then go and, find in your songs and stuff like that. If you've got many of them, they'll all be listed there, sort of thing. Awesome. Top job. Cool beans. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. Ta-ra.